Today, fishing the Indian River Lagoon for redfish. Decided to take a break on catching big trout and focus more on sight fishing for redfish just to keep my skills up to par. Started out the morning finding this belly crawler. Made an accurate cast, and he pretty much pounced on it once it passed him. Not a bad first fish of the day.
Nice red. Beautiful colors. First one to start the day. So, let's see how many we can get today.
These fish tend to have a gold color in the spot, which makes them real pretty.
That just fell right out. About 24 inches. Just let him go.
And turned around and found the second fish. Took a little bit of patience to get him to bite. He had his face in the grass, so it was extremely hard. Waiting for him to show himself, but once I could see the tip of his tail, made an accurate cast, and was able to get him to eat. One part about this spot that I don't like is you might catch a 3-pound fish, but it'll come with an extra pound of weeds. He ended up biting me and ripping a bunch of skin off. So I figured I better get the fish grips and gain a better control of this fish.
Number 2.
Well, found fish number 3. He was with another one. I decided to pull away to try and pull this fish away from the other fish so I wouldn't spook it.
Nice look.
I had technical difficulties with my camera,
Think he has a deformed
so did not know I wasn't recording this entire time.
Hey. There he goes.
Alright, shortly after releasing that one, found another belly crawler. Seems like this is going to be the theme of the day. And made an accurate cast, set the hook a little bit too hard. But about a 18-19 inch fish. Good for padding the stats, but that's about it. Seeing another belly crawler, so I'm trying to get this one unhooked and tossed back real quick. Seeing if I can get 2 back to back real quick. As you can see, he followed it up, and it's like he bit the tail and short struck it. Because I felt the thump, but couldn't connect. And did a loop around, found a few more. Actually got a little bit overwhelmed here in that there's so much mullet along with the redfish. I couldn't really tell which is the redfish pushing a wake and which is mullet. But the one telltale sign I have is I'll look at the tip of the tail, and if it's like a frantic, can't really time it sort of tail beat on the surface, it's usually a mullet. But if it's a little bit more calm and you can time it with intervals as to when it shows, it's usually a redfish. And once again, made a good cast and was pretty much on it as soon as it hit the water. Again, not the biggest fish, but good for padding stats. Today's a numbers day, not looking for the biggest fish. So found another one a little bit deeper in the cove, but it seemed like this one just really wasn't in the eating mood. So kept on moving, and once again found another one. And this bite was pretty interesting because you could actually see how far this fish came once it heard the paddle tail on the surface. It's one of the reasons why I like to work the paddle tail on the surface itself. But he kind of came off and fell back in the water. Wondered what happened. Guess I'm not going to be boat flipping any slots anytime soon. Kept moving, found this fish along the shoreline. Completely whiffed it. Thought I'd get a second chance. He turned and looked at it, but ended up spooking away. Let's see if you could find the redfish in this clip. I'm pretty sure those mullet put this fish on edge, so it made this shot extremely hard. So I went to find happier fish. For once, didn't see a fish on the surface. Saw him with my sunglasses. Once again, burned it on top, and he just came over and pounced on it.
There we go.
When I'm in this really shallow water, I love to burn a paddle tail on the surface when I'm sight fishing, because the commotion seems to get him to come over and pounce on it. Another nice slot. That one's on me. Just put it a little bit too close. So found this dude just belly crawling way in the back, having the time of his life. But if you notice on that first cast, he completely switched directions. So I knew he was reacting to this paddle tail. And once I put it a little bit closer, he started following it, but again, couldn't catch it. So I knew this fish would play as long as I'd get it in front of him. Nice mid-slaughter. Majority of these fish are in the 21 to 24 inch range, with majority being 23 to 24. It's in the afternoon now, looking over at a fish blowing up along the shoreline, but these fish are becoming a lot more lazy. Looking at a fish in the middle of the screen that's just kind of sleeping with its tail out of the water. Alright, so ended the day with 10 reds, lost about 4 or 5 of them. I would set the hook and they'd be on for like 3 or 4 seconds and then shake the hook. But had to leave early because got scared off by a thunderstorm that ended up... It was nothing in the beginning, but ended up being a pretty bad thunderstorm once it hit the river. So headed on in a little bit earlier than I'd like to, but no fish is worth your life. So played it safe. We'll probably be out there again soon. If you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe. Got some good videos coming pretty soon. So yeah, till next time, I'll catch you later.